My name is Charles Williams, and this is YHWH's Learning Channel. Welcome. This evening we're going to get into we're not going to do a real long study. We're going to just do a word study this evening. And the word study that we're going to do is the word Hodu. H-O-D-U. And we're going to get into what the Hebrew is there, the Hebrew letters. Not in too much depth, but we're going to just explain what they are. And interestingly, this word here coincides with the upcoming holiday. And that upcoming holiday, which is this Thursday, which is Thanksgiving. And last year I know I did a study on Thanksgiving. We're going to do it a little differently this year with the word Hodu. We're going to see what the word Hodu means and how it relates to Thanksgiving. Now, the lettering here from right to left, because in the Hebrew, they read right to left, unlike our English where we read left to right. The letters from right to left are Hey, Wah, Dalet, and Wah. It's Hey, Wah, Dalet, Wah. Okay? Now, okay, I'm sorry, I was jumping ahead of myself a little bit there. Hey means to behold, to look, a revelation. That's what the letter Hey means. Behold, look, revelation. In the Hebrew, it's the picture graph is a man holding up it looks like a picture of a person holding up his hands. Like in Revelation. That's what that letter means. The next one is Wah, which means joining together, making secure, becoming bound to, or nailed to. That's what and that's why the letter Wah looks like a nail, and that's what it means, to connect, to join. And this letter, it's the connecting. It's like the words I should say in our English language, like and, or, things like that, like this and that, today and tomorrow. The word and is a connecting word. And it's the same thing with the letter Wah. It's a connecting word. It connects, bounds. Okay? Dalet means is the door of humility. It represents selflessness. Try to say that fast 5 times. And self-denial. So that's what the word Dalet means. Dalet is an open door. It's an open door, meaning a door of humility. And of course, we get back to the Wah, which means it's joining together and making secure, becoming bound to or nailed to. And that's what the letters Hodu in the Hebrew, that's what the letters mean. Hey, Wah, Dalet, Wah. Okay, now, I didn't put these together to make the Hebrew statement, because when you put letters together, a word together into Hebrew, like this, it would be Hey, Wah, Dalet, Wah, would make a sentence. That's what in the Hebrew it does. I did not put that together in tonight's teaching, which I should have done, but I did not think to do that. I thought to do it, but got sidetracked on doing it. But so it's Hey, Wah, Dalet, Wah. Hodu is the term for give thanks in the scripture. Now you see the connection of give Hodu with Thanksgiving. Hodu means give thanks in the Hebrew. Now, interestingly, other meanings for the word Hodu in the scriptures are, interestingly, Turkey and India. I thought it was really fascinating when I was doing this word study here that the word Hodu means to give thanks. And it also means the word turkey in Hebrew. I thought that was very fascinating because here in the United States, when we had Thanksgiving dinner, the one main meat that is eaten at Thanksgiving is turkey. And what are we supposed to do when we sit down at our dinner table on Thanksgiving? Of course, we should do this every day, which is give thanks, Hodu. But on Thanksgiving, we sit down at the table and we go around the table and we give thanks for things that Yahweh has blessed us with over the past year. Hodu. And then we sit down, we carve a turkey. Isn't that interesting? The word turkey and the word give thanks is this Hodu in Scripture. And it also is the word India in the Hebrew. And we're going to look at a couple of scriptures that show that. The biblical name for India appears twice in scriptures. Esther chapter 1, verse 1.
Now it came to pass in the days of Ahasuerus. This is Ahasuerus which reigned from India unto Ethiopia, over 127 provinces.
Well, that's a lot of provinces. But you notice the word India here. Okay, that word there is Hodu in the Hebrew. Also in Esther chapter 8, verse 9.
Then were the king's scribes called at that time in the 3rd month, that is the month Siva, and on the 3rd and 20th day thereof. And it was written according to all that Mordecai commanded unto the Jews, and unto the lieutenants and the deputies and the rulers of the provinces which are from India unto Ethiopia, 127 provinces, unto every province according to the writing thereof, and unto every people after their language, and to the Jews according to their writings and according to their language.
Okay, so we see again the word India here. Now, this is the only 2 times in the English KJV version that the word India shows up. They're both in the book of Esther, and they're both the word Hodu. The area called India, Hodu, actually refers to the regions near the Indus River, actually in today's Pakistan, what we would call today Pakistan, not India, from where it gets its name. So that's interesting. It's from what we would call today as Pakistan. That's where it gets its Hodu, or India, gets its name. It's interesting that we eat turkey on Thanksgiving. A common biblical Hebrew term for give thanks is Hodu, which is also turkey. We see the phrase give thanks 19 times alone in the book of Tehillim, or Psalms, alone. I believe it's 30, I could be wrong here, but I believe 37 times total in the scriptures, both Old and New Testament. But it is 19 times just in the book of Tehillim, or what we would call in the KJV, Psalms. So that's how much in the book of Psalms, David, you see it's poetic. It's a poetic book. And David over and over again stresses to give thanks in the book of Psalms. A related verse is 1 Chronicles Devrahai Yamin. 16 verse 8.
1 Chronicles chapter 16 verse 8. Give thanks unto Yahweh, call upon his name, make known his deeds among the people.
So give thanks. Give thanks. Over and over, even in the book of Chronicles, it states to give thanks. Because that's what it's all about. Not to give thanks to each other, but to give thanks to Yahweh. Because the scriptures say that it's from Yahweh that all blessings flow. Over and over again, we should see in the scriptures and give thanks unto Yahweh. I personally hope that this opening verse of the Psalms 136 rings loud and clear as true and heartfelt blessings of each and every one of us. We're going to read it in the English, and then we're going to read it in the Hebrew. In the English.
Oh, give thanks unto Yahweh, for he is good, for his mercy endureth forever.
Now let's look at that in the Hebrew. Let's see what it says in the Hebrew. Now I'm going to do my best here with this. Hodu la Adonai ki tov. Ki le'olam chasto. Chasto. The CH is a cha. So it's Hodu la Adonai ki tov. Ki la'olam chasto. That's how it says in the Hebrew for Psalms 136 verse 1. So we give thanks. We give thanks unto Yahweh. I want to give thanks unto Yahweh for all his blessings on me. And like I said, we need to do that each and every day. We need to wake up and be thankful to thank Yahweh for his blessings. That he even woke us up this day. We need to thank Yahweh before we lay down. We need to give thanks to Yahweh for blessing us with a good day and keeping his hand upon us, because we don't know what Yahweh keeps us from. We never know what Yahweh has protected us from in this day. And each and every day. I mean, here in this country, we do it once a year, Thanksgiving. But it should be a daily practice with believers that we give thanks unto Yahweh. It said David prayed 3 times a day. And I believe Daniel prayed 3 times a day. I was going to say Daniel to begin with. Daniel prayed 3 times a day. And I'm sure he gave thanks to Yahweh for all Yahweh's blessings on him. David, over and over again in the Psalms, said to give thanks. I can't stress enough how much we need to give thanks unto Yahweh. That was just a short study this evening on the word Hodu in the Hebrew. And I want to thank you very much for coming this evening and joining us. And we will see you again next week, next Shabbat. Yahweh bless.
Yahweh's Learning Channel thanks you for watching this video. We hope you were edified by this content. Reach out to us with the information provided on screen, or you may click on the links to view more of our videos. Please subscribe to be notified of new uploads. Until next time, Shalom.